Welcome back to Blake's Take. It's Friday. Great day to have a Friday. It's a beautiful sunny day. Get out there and enjoy the sunshine today. Maybe throw the ball around a little bit. And I'm glad you all made it through the week. And so let's dive right back into the sports world. Starting off with some high school football today. Arch Manning made his national TV debut last night with Newman facing off against rival school Booker T. Washington. Manning led Newman to a 55-22 win over Booker T. Washington. He threw for 244 yards and on 21 of 26 passing and had a passing touchdown and 2 rushing touchdowns. So a really impressive performance by him last night. Manning is only a sophomore and already has offers from schools such as Alabama, Tennessee, Texas, and LSU. So a great win for the young Manny, and hopefully he can follow in his family's footsteps. I found an interesting fact out last night, actually, about Newman. Real quick, I'll mention that Odell Beckham Jr. went there, and same with all the Mannings. So I thought it was interesting that Odell Beckham Jr. went to that school too. Just thought I'd throw that in there as a fun fact. We'll dive right next into college football, and tomorrow night we may have the game of this season between number 3 Georgia and number 2 Alabama. Lots at stake here, from an SEC championship to college football playoff contention. Unfortunately, Alabama will be without their legendary head coach Nick Saban, and which will be a huge loss for them in this game. But they're gonna try and come out like a normal team and win this one for Coach Saban. So, but we'll see how it goes down and see how this rivalry in the SEC will turn out. You can tune in tomorrow night at 5 p.m. on CBS to watch that game. On to MLB. We're going to start off in the NLCS Game 4 between the Dodgers and the Braves. Edwin Rios got things started for the Dodgers with a solo homer in the top of the third. However, Marcell Ozuna would respond with a homer of his own to tie things up 1 apiece. The Braves would then actually pull away with a 6-run rally in the 6th to really extend their lead to a 6-1 lead. To really take control of this game. And then Marcell Ozuna would then hit another homer in the 8th to seal the deal for them, and the Braves would end up going on to win 10-2 in this game and take the 3-1 series lead over the Dodgers. So great win for the Braves, hoping that they can seal the deal and win this NLCS championship today. Against the Dodgers in Game 5 and move on to the World Series, but we'll see how it turns out. On to the ALCS, where it's win or go home still for the Astros, still behind 3-1 in this series. George Springer would get things started for the Astros with 1 homer in the first inning. Brandon Lowe would then tied the game up 1 apiece with a homer of his own in the top of the third. Then in the bottom half of the third, Michael Brantley would drive in 2 runs with a 2-run RBI single to take the 3-1 lead. But you can't have a playoff game in this series without Randy Arozarena hitting a homer, which could put the game within 1. Then Jaimun Choi would then crush a ball to tie things up 3-3 in the 8th inning. It really gives the Rays some hope. However, that hope is lost when the Astros just wouldn't back down, and Carlos Correa ended up hitting a walk-off home run to get the win and get 3-2 in the series, and hopefully start building that momentum to make this improbable comeback of 3-0, the deficit that they were in, and hopefully end up winning Game 6 today. As far as local sports go, the Willamette baseball game has changed once again, the location and the time this time, so make sure to listen up real quick. The game has been moved to Turner City Park, and that will be played. The first game will be played at 9:30 a.m. So 9:30 a.m. Turner City Park. Make sure you go there if you want to watch some Philomath baseball action this weekend. So thank you so much for tuning in once again to Blake's Take. We had lots of great talk this week and great discussion about the sports world, and we'll get on to new sports next week. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.